Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So off we go then. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pull it. Vieira. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's through and all alone! They're urging him to... He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fiddles it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Luis Suarez. Nesta cuts it out. Maldini. Cruyff. Bellingham. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's beautifully weighted. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
De Jong really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared. And that's gone loose. And they win it back again. Decent hit! Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Cruyff running with the ball. Neatly clipped into space. Well read. And the danger is averted. He can get that clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Defending was strong and firm. Gullit. De Jong. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham going about things with real menace. And the shot! Thuram gets good distance on it. Kane put it away!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Vietnam have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gone behind for a goal kick. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communicate.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good reason for optimism here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
71,649.
Nedved. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Bullet. Interesting ball. That has been cut short. Referee's given a throw.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But it's Thuram. Threads one in. Now it's Bullet. Nedved. De Jong. And they can counter here. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Suarez is showering after that one. And it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Bellingham. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 9,
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 10, Pele. Coming on the field.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 30, Messi. Number 99.
He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Substitution.
Araujo clears it away. Chance here to counter. Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he can clear it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nice bit of skill and hits one! Oh, he's been caught on. That's another chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Hernes. Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. And he's gone looking for safety and claimed it back swiftly. And now they can clear their lines. Hernes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rummenigge. Bale. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent.
And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's in here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up.
Hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Hermes gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. Nedved. Stood up well to him there. And he's had it nicked away. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nedved. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. De Jong. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's good play. Bellingham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Has a go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared without complication. And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now the finish! Bellingham. Shot a goal! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. Tomiyasu. 5 minutes till the break. Dink through. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. And it's Van Dijk. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nedved. Luis Suarez. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Works it forward. Looking for the run. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match
Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into...
He's given it away! Can he finish? They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there? Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ernest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brilliantly cut out. Pullet chasing after it. He's beaten the last man. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk. And it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. And he's heaved it away. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. Ernest. Driving forward. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. Ernest. De Jong, very much a man of this moment. That pass has been well intercepted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. And here's Suarez. He was under real pressure there. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Jong. Ernest. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real, can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. There could be trouble here. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Good read, needed to be.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Luis Suarez. Gullit. And the shot! In he goes again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tomiyasu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ernest. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Vietnam happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira with the foul. And it's Gullit. De Jong. Somewhat off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tomiyasu. A searching ball that into space. No, it's not getting there. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Jong. Ernest.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gullit being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That has not gone well. Your impressions so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Gullit. 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 This is De Jong. Arsenal. It's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Arsenal are level.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 44.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
15,
and that has added a whole new complexion to the... He's got the shot away! Attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Number 17, Raphael Leão.
That's a good foot in there.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Vietnam go into the lead.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's an errant pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is great defending, so alert. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is has a goal! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram, that's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his... Can he finish? Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Please make sure.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Eto'o.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira.
And the finish! Thuram can get it clear. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams...
He's got the shot away! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal are already chasing. There's the hit! This time, surely! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And he's gone backward here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, perfectly measured that. It is a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Van Dijk. That looks a good ball through. Gullit. Turns and goes back. Shot at goal! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how he
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's good vision. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's got the beating of his man. He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Good reason for optimism here. And that could well leave a mark. And it's Thuram. Brilliantly cut out. Maldini gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. And the shot! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
De Jong. Gullit. And we hit half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gullit. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. Ernest. Bellingham. And here's Gullit. De Jong. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! In he goes again! And one more try! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So it's Eto'o! He's kept it out, just.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Oh, smashing header! Outstanding save to keep that out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's shifting through the big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's been drilled forward. Gullit might just make this. Vieira. That's Maldini. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Ernest. Very nicely done. Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through. De Jong. Now it's Gullit. He's got away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Eto'o. Now it's De Jong. So chance! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Eto'o. Heads it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so... Chance for the header! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Thuram.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Floated up and over. That's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He could be in here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Jong. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And here's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Suarez. De Jong looks to clip it forward. Good read, needed to be. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And now they can clear their lines. Shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aim forwards. Hullet. Hullet. And the finish! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy them.
Shapes to shoot! Well, there's the clearance. And that has been clubbed away. Gently done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. Nesta. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Please watch the screen if you
Vietnam
have a ticket.
go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're off again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Danger averted for now. And it's Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Hullet. Nicely worked. Nesta calmly anticipates. Eto'o is herring after that one. Vieira. Foot in. Can he get away here? Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
De Jong is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Eto'o. It's a great ball. In with a header! Gullit is flagged offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vietnam finding their passes. Vieira. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. And claimed it back swiftly. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ernest has found the net here, of course. Big chance, must be! He's got the shot away!
The attendance for this match.
Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Araujo. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a little off target. No way through there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's got away. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they are cruising away. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.